You hear this strange narration.
Who will it be? The bear or the gazelle?
I just wanted some sort of chance to actually get the Tanya lady, and that is gone.
Instinctively, the gazelle wants to keep running.
No.
She's out of here now. There's no,
do that.
yeah.
But the bear is full of his confidence, knowing he has nothing to worry about time-wise.
I know. The bear made that decision solo by driving us here. Without telling, like, no, we're completely abandoning the
Go
Tanya.
forth, bear. Do not listen to the gazelle. The gazelle will confuse you from your natural instincts. Go.
Tim, roll a new skill. Try for it at learn.
I've got the keys.
Fumble. You are not going to become David Attenborough anytime soon. Sorry.
Does the back of the building look climbable?
Not really. I mean, if you had picks and team to help pull you up, maybe. But, I mean, you could get up there. It looks like a super hard climb. In fact, it looks like somebody actively was discouraging climbing on this building, and somebody really paranoid for people to not climb the building said, that's where I want to live. That building that looks like it gives a big fucking negative to any vampires climbing up it. That's where we're staying. We shall make our new base here.
Okay.
Would you like to try it anyway?
No, I'll go to the front.
All right, no problem. It's a different security guard. And he goes, "Is some mat?
I'd like to go in.
Di some mat.
What?
Di some mat." You notice that the security guard, it looks like his uniform is fitting a little bit tight on him. And he looks like a completely different guy.
I tap on the speaker.
He nods and grimaces at you.
Here to see Tara, 4th floor, apartment.
He goes,
Yeah.
The door buzzes. Where's Tim during this? Not with him? You're in the van watching?
I'm in the van.
Okay.
I'm in the van.
Okay, no problem. The door buzzes, clicking so that you can just push it open if you wish. The guy kind of leans back in his chair, shrouding his face in darkness.
Does he look pale?
Hard to see because his face is shrouded in darkness. You're standing there. The door clicks, showing it is relocked. The guy goes,
I wanted to stand there with it open an inch, and
he buzzes again, so you can do that. You now are able to get, if you put your lips a little closer to that inch of open door, you could suck up the air from his place for free. Yeah, you can get that air into your lungs and without even going in the building. And you can get his air, and you've still got all the air behind you, and it's all yours. It's all for you.
so it looks
Now,
like
there's
he's
a fucked up
wearing
smell.
somebody else's clothes.
It's hard to say. They're just a bit tight on him. Maybe he's just gained some muscle recently.
Does he have a name tag?
Not you can't really see it from here because it's shrouded in darkness. He has the light off over at his thing. It could just be that the light hurts his eyes and stuff, or it could be they wanted to be able to look out on the world out there more than like reading a book or something, or it could be that he likes sitting back, shrouded in darkness.
I'd like to point out that this little amount of added mystery to this guy definitely led to the death of an innocent priest in a campaign I ran once. Had a fucking young altar boy holding a fucking umbrella up because it was sunny outside. Fucking killed him with a stake.
Oh yeah, that's the best way to take down priests. Either that or use poisoned altar boys. Yeah.
I go inside and I
Your
go to his
footsteps ring hollow on the thing as you go in. It feels so empty, so desolate in here. The guy whose face is shrouded in darkness slowly turns his head, tracking you going from the door toward the elevators.
No, I'm not going to the elevator. I'm going to his booth.
Okay, he's still behind his protective glass, which may just save his life this night. He looks up at you. You can't tell if he's really pale, but you can see more of his facial features. He frowns at you and reaches a hand under the desk. Problem? He says.
Say, your speaker's broken.
Oh, thanks. I'll get somebody right on that. He reaches for the phone in his booth and picks it up. Begins pushing buttons.
Was I able to see inside his mouth?
Give me a spot in roll and a quarter.
Or his name tag?
His name tag says Frank.
The same as the guy that was here before?
Yeah.
Yeah?
In fact, that could even be Frank's jacket. I'm sure there's a completely innocent explanation, like maybe this guy just left his jacket at home, needed a jacket, and good old Frank was happy to lend him one. He picks up the phone and goes, yeah, it's the front desk. He angles his head up slowly to you. We have a problem down here. Could you send somebody? Thanks. All taken care of, he tells you. He's been gone for a long goddamn time now. Shows him trying to suck the air out of here. You guys wish to A, continue waiting, possibly forever, or until they have interrogated him so much he gives up your location and is happy to do it. B, drive away to see if you could still make the meeting that you're going to be so late for that the lady may have fucking died of old age. Or D, take the van, run it through the big windows of the lobby, over him, and then fucking skid it so that his corpse comes shooting out the back.
I did not think of that last one. Badger, do you have something for the class?
Ooh, that one. That seems like the most responsible one in this incident. Window smash!
I just wanted to go to an ambush like a normal person.
So what are you going to do? He's been gone for it seems like about 6.5 days when you're waiting in a dark van with Badger.
I look at the gazelle. The gazelle is left alone to make decisions. What will she do?
It feels like it's getting a longer time as he continues narrating your life to you. You're sitting in the passenger seat, ready to fucking just twist the key and roll out of here. Although you've had to move up the seat a long way because he had to allow for his backpack, and I don't think you carry a big bag of shit around with you. In fact, his shoulders...
No, I just have a normal backpack.
His shoulders may be growing in such a way that they allow for the straps and stuff. They have permanent indents. Yeah, he doesn't take it. It shows him showering with the backpack on, going, my stuff is staying with me always.
I put the guy's legs in the medium in between the two chairs. I move up into the front seat and I sit down on his legs, so I'm in the bucket seat now.
Okay.
And I look over at the gazelle no personal space again. What do we do?
I'm keeping it ready and hot. I hope, it's off, but I'm ready. Never. Glenn wanted Glenn to stop doing whatever he's doing.
You see a couple of guys in the distance. Hard to say if they came around the building or if they came from the building, but they seem to be very casually walking in this direction. Not hurrying at all.
Are they looking like they match Saul's people?
It's hard to say. Your guess is possibly some sort of slacks, maybe jackets, no hats.
I look down the street.
You see a couple
Are you
of
over
people.
him?
Yes, he does. He literally climbs over you. And then he's like
That's
moving your hair to peer out of it. And it's part of it gets back in the way. He's like, he's trying to blow the hair out of the way.
Yeah, I'll help you out. Like a curtain.
I don't see shit.
Too much hair in your eyes. So what are you going to do? He has no personal space. They're just super casually walking this direction. They may have nothing at all to do with this. They're just walking down the sidewalk. Just happens that you're kind of parked near the end of it, so they'd have to kind of walk around this van a little bit if they were continuing on. Or, of course, the sidewalk may take them directly to you. You curse the sidewalk and those who built it. If
I
only...
lean up into the.
That's
I
not
lean
who
up
I'm
into
cursing.
Oh.
Lean up into the front of the cab. Start
Yep.
the van.
Yeah, we're gonna go for a little ride. So I would say buckle up if we had any buckles.
Well, the front two
Nice.
seats do, but he doesn't like the buckles.
I spoon Neil.
He lays
You're
down
both
and
buckled
you're spooning him. You're thinking, no personal space. If you're deeply in love with somebody like that touchy-feely, it may still get a bit awkward.
Gun one.
How's-
Gun two.
How's Neil doing?
Spoon Neil.
You see he taped over the eyes. You just see the nostrils flare. That's it. And that little bit tells you that there may be horror there. As he can smell the gun oil and stuff and feel somebody spooning it. Just the nostrils flare just a little bit, just for a second.
He is so lucky we saved him.
Oh, yeah. This is like a year of psychological counseling he's needing now. And then he feels the van start and he knows that this night has just begun.
Starting up, pulling out, no biggie. We're just
How far of a drive would you like to take? I mean, assuming the two guys don't start running after you and shooting.
Yeah.
Assuming that.
we're gonna take about a 5-minute ziggy zaggy and try to end up on a different thing, looking at the door.
That way you
But
can get
from
a
a
good
different
run at the door if you need to.
From a
Okay.
different vantage point though, like
Got it. No problem. They play it super cool. They just kind of turn their heads a little bit to watch as the van drives off, and then they turn their heads back, but you can't see their eyeballs, so you don't know if their eyes are still on the van. Give me your driving roll for the adventure, assuming you've got it at 60 or better. If you fail it, this will be really, really cool for me.
All right.
Less for you, but
Driving.
cool for me. Just trying to fucking hit another car.
Driving. This would be the small private land.
Medium, modern land.
Okay.
Although I do like small private land, but I don't think we have that category. This is a private vehicle.
I've
I mean,
improved
different skill for a public vehicle.
medium modern land. Okay. And then I do have on top of it a 20% to drive. So I'm going to go ahead and just toss that on there too.
There is a squirrel that looks like it may dart into the street. Yes. To try to channel you over to crashing into a vehicle. Let's see if the squirrel pulls it off.
Oh, we're fine.
Yeah.
We're good.
She just casually drives off like a fucking boss. And they're acting as though they're not really paying attention to it.
Don't worry, Neil. The sun will come out tomorrow.
Give me your
There's your
singing
bottom.
roll.
Dollar.
You feel the
Tomorrow.
body stiffen a bit. It seems
Yikes.
you kind of hear a weird from in the back as well. So he's pulling off tomorrow pretty well too. Now, Scott, go ahead and give me a spot hidden roll as you're standing there talking to the guard and stuff. Now, you're not sure if it's a different white panel van, but in the reflection of the plastic booth, You thought you saw a white panel van drive off, up, outside somewhere.
Oh. They go outside. Say, good work, Jim. Go outside.
Ooh. Shows him look at his name tag. And right, you go outside, the door swings closed behind you, and you see the taillights of your van going away. It looks like she got her way after all.
I go that direction.
Would you like to do the Terminator run? Oh shit, there's two guys over there that are just walking and pretending not to notice you, and they're like walking away from you.
Yeah, try to play it cool.
All right, do you want to play it cool or sprint after the van like they may not ever come back, which they may not?
Play it cool.
All right, let me send her a message real quick.
I did not think of that idea either.
Excellent. She approves of the idea. So, right. Glenn, give me a spot hidden roll, add a negative, lower is better. You've been walking for many minutes now. Give me a listen roll, lower is better.
I clicked spot, but
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, you made it, but it wasn't anything special.
There it is.
well, that was oh yeah, that is a different one.
And then listen roll.
Okay, listen. Okay.
You hear behind you kind of a low of a vehicle.
Look over my shoulder.
It's them! They're right behind you. Their headlights are off and they're just cruising around behind you.
Want some candy?
You hear from the van.
3 backstage passes.
I walk over to the van.
She wouldn't take the refill I offered her for just running you over unexpectedly. So I did try that to make your life more interesting.
They got her.
Dun dun dun. Yes, his 20-second interaction with the guy has convinced him that she is dead and probably buried somewhere deep.
She's dominated by vampires or whatever. Whatever crazy bullshit's going on.
There's worse ways to go.
Yeah, like right here. Like this dude traded down.
You look back in the van and you see the other dude with 2 guns out spooning with him and whisper singing into his ear something about the sun coming out. And you're thinking, yes, vampires are looking pretty fucking good right now.
Tomorrow.
Wanna put the safety on there, buddy.
He's using 2 Old West 6-shooters. There is no safety to speak of. The safety is unloaded, loaded, or having the hammer over the empty chamber.
Okay. I get in the van.
The form is starting to
allow him
writhe
to.
and kick a little bit when you mentioned something about might want to put the safety on there, but it's not having any real luck because not only is there duct tape, but oh wait, no, she didn't use the rope. Oh, he might be having luck against just mere duct tape. Oh my God, he's starting to rip out of his thing. He's starting to separate his legs. Now, if you want to use a grapple, you can get him in a wrestler's thing where you pin your legs around his to keep him still, Tim. Yeah, Tim's currently holding on to him like some sort of horrible sucker fish.
No. Don't struggle.
This makes him struggle more because of the creepy way he said it. He's starting to think
Yes.
that he's some underage girl over at Jeffrey Epstein's place, and he's starting to struggle like hell.
I just cock one of the guns next to his ear.
Ooh,
Click,
give me an
click.
intimidation roll.
We could be asking him questions maybe.
He has no mouth, remember? Just a nose.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to talk to his nostrils, I'm afraid. It's gonna be a tricky interrogation.
Fail.
Fuck,
Yeah. He can't hear.
He's starting to buck and stuff like that.
No problem. I know how to solve this.
He should still be very injured also.
Give me a unarmed roll to headbutt him into submission.
I did. I failed horribly.
Oh, a fumble card. Hold on a minute. Let me see where this takes me.
You hit the side of the van instead.
You pull out your back. No more running until somebody takes some time to first aid you.
This causes me to thrust.
Right. And apparently he's now doing horrible things. Both of the guys are writhing around. One's flailing around with his fucking no safety pistols, and the other one's bucking really hard. And the worst thing of all in Glenn's mind is you're not the one driving. She is driving. This is the most horrible thing ever. And you're pressed right up against the fucking glass of the thing because your backpack's on. Nobody moved back this seat. Why not? Who knows? They should all be bigger seats.
I'm going to keep driving.
Where are you driving to? Are you going to the meeting, or do you want to just drive the car off a bridge somewhere and go, yeah, Thelma and Louise?
We're getting there.
Okay.
We're getting there.
If you scream Thelma and Louise while driving off of a fucking cliff, I will give you a refill.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, Thelma and Louise. She plays a personal escape, and then you guys go.
Yeah, I need one of them.
Do you want to switch?
He asks you as he's like wedged in really tight up against the glass, trying to get a hand over to the release of the seat to move it back.
So was it vampires or was it Saul? Glenn?
Did the guard look like one of Saul's guys?
Did you see all of Saul's guys?
Saw several of them.
You saw 3 of them. It's hard to say, though, because when you got up close, his face was shrouded in shadow. But give me a contortions roll to reach that fucking seat release. That's all you want now is more air in your lungs. This is how seats should be. Yes. Yes. My backpack is safe on my back.
Okay. So we want to rescue Tara. It'd be cool if we went to the meet. There's probably people waiting there to kill us or whatever. We pull in there with the van and just
Your phone
run
begins
over
to
whoever's
ring.
standing
Dana.
there with her.
Excuse me?
Your phone
That'd be
begins to
awesome.
ring, Dana.
I click to talk.
Where are you guys? I've been here for 2 hours.
We're on our way.
Where the hell?
How are you doing?
Oh my God.
Tell her we're stuck in traffic.
Shows the big open roads and shit. Like, there's one car ahead of you. You're like, I can pull this off.
We've been stuck in traffic.
Who are you on the phone with?
Did you have anything to eat? Are you doing okay? Need us to pick you up something?
No, I'm fine. I have a special diet, you know.
Who are you on the phone with?
It's very important to give back to the earth.
I covered up.
Can you put the phone next to this idiot's head?
I'll pass back my phone. Here you go, Badger. I'm sure this will go well.
He begins talking in the wrong end instinctively.
Say, oh yeah, wrong side. So, Tell your guy to calm down. It'll make us be able to get him back to you easier.
What? What? Let me talk to him.
I put the phone down to his head.
Oh my God! What's wrong?
I think yeah. He's fine. He's just been injured. I hand the phone back to her.
What? There's a lot of incoherent screaming. It says parentheses, incoherent screaming and parentheses.
I lean down to Neil and go, we got to make sure you're safe. There's a lot of things you could do that would accidentally get yourself injured.
We might
This is
want
the
to
safest way.
ask him some questions.
All
What's the
we're,
time
We're on our
between
way, Tara.
daytime
Hang up.
and nighttime?
I hang up on Tara.
He begins struggling wildly, thinking he's gonna fucking die. Cut to much struggling and cursing later, and he's asking him the weirdest questions you guys have ever heard.
Can you cut open a mouth hole?
More struggling. Wild struggling.
I start feeling around. I think this is the mouth. Is this the mouth? Is this the lot to make this worse?
There's a lot of struggling and bucking and starting to make the van rock back and forth a little bit as you're trying to drive it. Apparently, there's a lot of fear. The van's beginning to stink of fear and urine. She has that fixed expression on her face as she's driving, like she's like having kids. It's just like having kids. The only thing they're not saying is, "Are we there yet?"
Well, that's what Tara called to ask.
Right. No problem. Yeah, the smell of urine enters your otherwise nice van.
No, this is not the plum.
A lot of screaming out the plum. Apparently, the cutting of the mouth hole had a very negative effect for some reason. You're thinking you're about 15 minutes out. Will you be able to survive for the next 15 minutes, or will they find a way to actually tip over the van while you're trying to drive in a straight line?
You sure you don't want to switch?
He continues asking him.
I
look up at the front of the vehicle very confused. I don't think I'll be able to reuse the duct tape on myself as well as him. You want me to wrap myself in the duct tape?
No.
Says the guy who's all bundled up.
I look really
Glenn,
confused at the bear.
Glenn, I feel like I don't want you to damage your sanity. I'll pull over so that you can drive because it's
You guys are like
you win.
10 minutes out, max.
Yep. Gonna switch.
He wears you down so that you have to pull over 10 minutes out.
Enjoy your victories.
Hey.
Oh, look at that smile. See, it's worth it. He's like, oh, it's like a teddy bear, the steering wheel. He's like taking so soothed.
I thought you were going to wait till he got out of the car and just slowly drive off. Go, me too.
Just a little bit longer, buddy. We've almost got you home.
Hey.
Or to someone.
Don't you want to ask him what happened? Come on, take some of that tape off.
Yeah,
All right, fine.
How did you end up with the Tanya Bergman?
I start ripping. No, this is a terrible idea. Wait until his chick's here. You don't want him screaming in traffic.
He wanted to start ripping, but he decided not to, so he just ends up feeling the guy's face. This is causing a lot of fucking anxiety in this guy. He's like, he's twitching around like the mummy being electrified, okay? So you guys eventually drive her over. She is freaked the fuck out when you guys carry out the mummy. She's like, oh my God, what have you done to him?
Perfectly safe.
Oh, by the way, did you get my text I sent you?
I look at the phone.
Give me an electronics roll to ever figure out how to get your text messages.
Whatever you do, don't go by my place. It's been compromised.
Probably. Nope.
You have
Didn't get
no
the text.
idea. She goes, I sent it. Let me see that. She goes, oh, here it is. says, I'm a vegetarian.
I forgot to tell you on the phone.
Right. She's freaked out. The only bad thing is when she like gets some of the tape off his head. Well, he yells that you guys are all chained. She's like, we know they're part of the Kinley group. He's like, oh God, why would you unleash them on me? Let me go back to my dark mistress. And he continues ranting about that. So he still wanted to go back, and she's like, oh, can you guys? Well, okay, I'm not sure, but do you guys know if you're being followed? Because I did see a motorcycle when you guys came in, and it just
absolutely.
Probably.
There was a lot of people following us.
Thank God you didn't go by the place, did you?
I looked at the bear.
Yep. I told you not to go by the place. You went by the place?
You said to make sure we weren't followed.
Oh my God. She pulls out her cell phone, puts in a number, pushes a button. She's like, fine. Now I have to do this because you went by my place. Just an explosion. She's like, fine. All my shit, gone. New base, gone. That one thing I asked for, one thing.
It was already.
Help me throw him in the car. Don't just help me throw him in the car, in the back seat. I will go take care of this. I will go chain him into a dungeon. Thank you so much for your help.
You're welcome.
Don't say a word. She said. She after getting him in there, he's like, I want to go back to my dark mistress. She's like, shut the fuck up. I'll deal with you later. She drives off in her car. Don't follow me.
Glenn's like, oh, I follow.
It's in motion. You see the car getting away.
You're gonna have to shoot out our tires.
Tim, you're the only one with two drawn guns. You could get the tires shot out of your own vehicle.
Hey, look at Bear.
Oh
No?
my gosh.
Well, Gazelle. I thought Gazelle won the tribe. Who won the tribe tonight?
We waited at the apartment. The bear is clearly the one in charge.
Yeah. I did not leave him behind.
I still think she's compromised. I follow her.
No. Let's go see maybe in some is Dark Star have a like the drum solo to last 3 hours? Are they still there?
No, but well, okay, wait. Are you wanting to? Wait, you got people going in opposite directions. Is he wanting to follow her to see how far he can push a black woman's rage, or you can head over to the club? Yeah, she is.
Huh.
She's rather.
So now you won't follow her?
You racist.
You son of a bitch.
All right. If we get some rest for the night, I might be able to break the spell.
That will cause her to get away if you get rest for today. She's already in motion driving. But on the other hand, if you were to drive like hell to get to the club, you might still be able to see them there. But there's just no telling, and there's no way to do both at once because they're going in opposite directions.
I'm good with gaming longer. I don't know what your schedules are.
Yeah.
Yes.
We probably just need to pin it and say, we saved Neil.
Yeah, you could
gave
just
up.
end with saying, we saved Neil. I'm good with that.
Oh. I want to try to break the spell on him. I think we gave up on the...
Oh, she's driving the fuck away.
When we left the fucking concert.
Wait, do you actually have any spells to get rid of the spell, or are you just hoping that magic you could pelvic thrust it away or something?
The destabilize spell. If he's under a spell, I can break it.
So
Maybe.
you've got one chance at a maybe that you didn't try when you had him for like an hour, and then you want to chase down the woman who gave you one instruction.
Your crazy bullshit drained all of our magic points, so don't blame me.
You still don't have them, yes. So not only do you want to follow her, but then you want to convince her to go shack up with you for a night.
I think he'll be fine.
Yeah.
He'll be fine.
Her?
Yeah.
Who's her?
Tara.
I'm talking about the guy we got taped up here.
Who we
Who's gonna
just handed
stay
over
with-
and they're
yeah.
already driving away.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right,
look,
fuck them then.
yeah, all right.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. Yeah.
Cool. It's a good end of mission, though.
Yeah.
Tim,
wait, I
Tim,
still
get rid
follow
of 2 of your cards. Tim, pay attention. Focus in on your cards.
Why are you following this woman?
Are we doing end of mission? Is that why I'm?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
shit.
credits are rolling as you guys are standing there arguing with each other. And Glenn's like trying to watch her, and he ends up following the wrong car entirely.
It's for the best. It's for the
And
best.
yeah,
She's
thank
been
goodness.
replaced.
Yeah, so you have a better target to follow.
All right.
Anybody want to do a first aid roll on
shape-shifted.
on
Yeah,
Badger real quick in order to heal him
I
up?
first aid you. Hopefully.
Of what? What happened to me?
No,
Your back has been
didn't.
thrown out when you were struggling.
that's right.
I did not. I was not able to first aid you.
You could get somebody else to first aid you, or she could try it half.
Hold on.
Hmm?
Hold on. Here, let me trade with you, Glenn.
What's up?
He's
He's
still
just following-
following. He's still following some old lady who's driving, and she's getting more and more paranoid as you guys continue.
I like climbing. I need a card.
Creepy van doing creepy van things. Don't worry about it.
Right.
I climb up into the front, like obviously blocking his ability to drive at this point. I'm like getting in the way of the fucking window and shit. And I'm going, my back, help me, Glenn.
It's all up to you, Glenn.
Attempt to fix his back.
You poke and prod him, as May cause him do.
I play the first aid card.
Hmm.
It's plus 20.
That may help. Oh yeah, no problem. You managed, despite not really knowing how first aid works, to correct his back.
I just slap him on the back till he stops complaining.
Excellent. He
Wow.
likes it.
I watched for the technique. I'm like, I've trained in this, and I didn't know about that move.
No problem. Eventually,
Or you pick him up and shake him around.
yeah. Eventually, the
Do
old
not
lady
do
pulls
that.
up in front of a church. She goes, ah, into the church. Save me, Jesus, save me. No, anyway, or wait, they haven't got
There's no
churches,
churches
in
in this world.
Right, I was gonna say, yeah.
Sanctuary.
Yeah, she goes up to a soup kitchen and demands to be saved, and so they give her some soup. Anyway, right. Aside from Glenn then wanting to stake a surveillance on the abandoned vehicle, in case the guy pops back up in the back seat, you guys end the mission. So, let's see. Before we go into that, to try to get new cards, who's got an idea for the title of this mission?
Twilight. No, we can't do that. Copyright.
Yeah. Hold on a second.
Out of my home.
Ooh. Get out of my house.
Yeah, get out of my house.
Hold on, I'm having trouble pulling up my folders real quick here. Give me just a second.
Because that's
There it goes.
that was a great line by you, and that's also what Tara told us to do, which we disobeyed.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's kind of all that we did. Just mess with her house.
I'm sure you made a friend in there somewhere, right?
Better call Saul.
He shows an entire collapsed floor of the building, and that guy at the front counter's like, I need service to fix something else.
Let's see.
Go with duct tape mummy.
Ooh, that's a good one too. Dana, have you got one? I'm sorry. Sheila, do you have one?
That was hers.
Get out of my house.
Okay.
Get out of my house.
That was her. Okay, Tim, give me one. And then I got one from everybody. I can't spell that.
It's not real blood.
Good enough. Everybody grab a card. Which one do you guys like best? Get out of my house, duct tape mummy, or it's not real blood?
Happy holidays. Redraw.
I kind of like duct tape mummy because it's
Short and sweet.
It's short. Yeah.
Okay.
Short and
Anybody
sweet.
got a Nope.
And real quick, before you start in with the card play, Scott, do you have anything to say to the studio audience out there?
Always leave a mouth hole.
And Tim?
If that's what you're into.
And Sheila?
Thank you. Goodbye.
Should have left a mouth hole and then put the ball gag on him.
Well, you've still got the ball gag. Add it to your gear, Sheila. It's one of those exciting
Missed
things that you
opportunity.
can pull out at some point and make other people worry about your sanity and stuff.
Ooh.
Written down.
Ball gag and then mouth hole.